I'm recording this video on March 15th, 2025, 5 days since Mario Day, which in my opinion is the most underwhelming and watered down Mario Day we've gotten thus far. The main thing that I wanted to see from this year's Mario Day was some more news on the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, but unfortunately we did not get that. The only thing Nintendo announced this year was a fucking $170 Lego, and that Super Mario Bros. 1 would be coming to Alarmo, which was actually pretty neat, because it did have a little jingle of Super Mario Bros. Overroad theme. But I digress. I wanted to hear something about the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, but we didn't. However, it's not going to stop me from making this video. I am going to make this video short in comparison to my last one, so I'm just going to go through everything that I expect to see about the Super Mario Bros. 2 from by time the movie comes out to before the movie comes out. Alright, so all we know is that last year on Mario Day, Miyamoto, aka the creator of Mario, announced that the Super Mario Bros. Movie would be getting a follow-up film. Now, a lot of Mario fans, myself included, because I am a very hardcore Mario fan, I was very excited to hear that the Mario movie was so successful to the point where it has earned a sequel. But you'd be surprised to hear that not a lot has happened in the year that it's been since Miyamoto announced this. However, a couple months following, Keegan-Michael Key, the voice actor of Toad, was interviewed, and he said that the Mario movie 2 will take place outside of the Mushroom Kingdom and will feature very deep-cut Nintendo characters, if I'm remembering what he said correctly. Now, I don't know how deep-cut he's talking about. He could be talking about more recent characters like the Inklings or the Pikmin, considering we just got Splatoon 3 and Pikmin 4, or he could be talking about more retro characters like Captain Falcon and Star Fox, even though Star Fox got its game on the Wii U a couple years back, but we're not talking about that in this video. I would be surprised if we saw retro characters from the SNES era, like Star Fox. We did get a Pikmin reference in the first movie. We could get a Splatoon reference, Fire Emblem. For all we know, we could get a Punch-Out reference. We could get another one, considering we had one in the first movie. But he said that we will get deep-cut Nintendo characters. And I feel like the characters I named are characters that even the casual Nintendo fans know of. He could be talking about very, very deep-cut characters that no one, even the hardcore Nintendo fans, know about. Alright, so earlier I said how Keegan was interviewed and said that Mario Movie 2 would take place in interesting places of the Mario lore, and it would take place outside of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, a lot of people have speculated that it will take place on Sarasaland from Mario Land, Isle Divino from Mario Sunshine, Space from Mario Galaxy, where Rosalina might appear. As much as I love Rosalina, I do think that it's too early to establish the Mario Galaxy storyline in the second Mario movie. I feel like they should save that for the third movie or the fourth movie. But no. People say that Dinosaur Land, and that is the most obvious one and it's the most likely one because Yoshi's egg, we'll get to him later, he was teased at the end of the first Mario movie. So a lot of people think that Yoshi will be on Dinosaur Land, or they could mix up Super Mario World and Super Mario Sunshine, where Mario goes on vacation and Bowser Jr. could come, and Mario is framed for something he did not do, like in Super Mario Sunshine. He could even team up with Flood, for all we know. But that's just me. Now, if you've seen the Mario movie, we all know that Yoshi's egg was teased in the final post-credit scene of the movie. Now, I do have a theory as to how Yoshi ended up in the sewers in the first place, but it's going to get very complicated. Well, not really at all. But it will be sort of complicated, and I need you guys to stay with me 100% if you want to know. Now, in the end of Mario Movie 1, the very end, maybe like the last 15 minutes of the movie, Peach was on Bowser's ship, right? They were about to get married against Peach's will. Guess who else was on Bowser's ship? The Yoshi egg. Now, Mario got sucked into Brooklyn along with everyone else. So what if Yoshi somehow fell off of Bowser's ship when being sucked into Brooklyn? Yoshi's egg fell into a manhole, and that is how he ended up in the sewers in Mario Movie 2. Next up on the list is Bowser Jr. Now, a lot of people say that Bowser Jr. might be the villain of Mario Movie 2, and I agree. Because if we look at what happened in the first movie, it makes the most logical sense for Bowser Jr. to be the villain of the next Mario movie. Bowser was shrunken at the end of the first movie, so it would make sense for Bowser Jr. and maybe even the Koopalings to invade the Mushroom Kingdom to find Bowser, rescue him, and overthrow the Mushroom Kingdom while Mario is out on vacation, because the Mario movie 2 might blend together Mario World and Mario Sunshine, where Mario goes on vacation, and while he's on vacation, Bowser and Bowser Jr. are causing trouble in the Mushroom Kingdom, forcing Mario to postpone and save the Mushroom Kingdom from being overthrown by the Koopas. Alright, so the last thing that I want to talk about in this video has something to do with Alright, so the last thing that I want to talk about in this video has something to do with Luigi. Now, a lot of people watching the Mario movie, myself included, were not happy with the way Luigi was handled, because for 85% of the movie, he was trapped behind a cage, being interrogated and intimidated by Bowser. Now, at first, I didn't think anything of it, because the Mario movie is a peak fiction and should inspire future video game movies, but at second glance, I do think that this is a major problem and one of my main problems with the Mario movie in general. Now, I don't have much to say about it other than I think it is something that they should work on in Mario movie 2. To wrap this shit up as quick as we can, my advice to Nintendo and Illumination when making the next Mario movie is to make Luigi a more crucial part in the Mario movie 2, because do not have one of your most important characters in the entire series take the back seat to not only be comic relief, but to also make Bowser a more threatening villain, even though in trailer 2 of the movie, he did say that he would go as far as to ruin the entire world to get Peach to marry him. Again, Peach and Luigi shouldn't have swapped roles in this movie, in my opinion. I do think that Peach